Alright, what's up, everybody? It's your boy June 5th, June Money, and I'm back getting to the money. In this episode, we got another reaction to Dante Show Network story time. You feel me? Forensic 88. Make sure y'all hit her Cash App. She back with another story about a 14-year-old that was sold. I'm guessing it's about human trafficking, but this is my first watch, so let's get into it.
Soldiers and run errands, and most nights she Jen's mom and grandparents were killed in a car accident when they were traveling back home from work. So this forced her to quit school and find a way to get more money to pay bills. During the daytime, she would wash clothes for the soldiers and run errands. And most nights, she would take her daughter out to the city to find money on the ground and rummage through garbage. They were looking for food and clothes, anything they could use. And y'all, this was around the 1940s. So
Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's loading up. No worries, no worries. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App, man. Make sure y'all go to the Dante Show Network and subscribe, man. It's free. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You see how I just hit the like button? Got my boy 10 likes. Make sure y'all do the same thing, bro. Like, you feel me? Show some support. Show some support. We all need it. We all need some support. You feel me? Let's go. Let's get back to it. Yeah, man. It should be popping up. Where is that? All right, it's back on.
Ken. And the jobs they had were nursing jobs, factory jobs, and office jobs. Also, they will offer them free education. Well, this caught Jen's attention because she was tired of living in poverty. So they packed up two outfits that they own, family pictures, a few of her belongings, and her favorite necklace that her grandma gave her. Jen's grandma used to make necklaces, so she made this for Jen, and she made it really special for her. So she carried it everywhere. Well, when the trucks picked up the women, Jen noticed that the trucks were full of soldiers and they all had guns. So then she started wondering why all the women were seated in the middle and the men were positioned towards the back of the truck. She thought maybe it was for protection, but something didn't seem right. So as they were driving towards the factory, Jen got nervous when she saw how the men were looking at her and her daughter. Then when she looked over to the right at the other truck, she saw a couple of the other soldiers pulling on the women's shirt and laughing at them. So she told the driver, stop, stop, let me out of here, stop. So the women just started looking at Jen like she was crazy, but they didn't know what was going on. But the men knew what was going on and they act like they couldn't hear her. So she just started yelling like, stop, stop, let me off this truck. So one of the soldiers looked back at her and was like, no, we can't let you off the truck. We can't stop. It's dangerous. Then he started patting on his rifle. So Jen decided in her mind that she has to escape with her daughter. So Jen leaned over to Nari and whispered in her ear and said, as soon as the truck stops, I want you to run as fast as you can. I'm going to run with you. But if they catch us, I'm going to try to fight them off. I need you to keep running and do not look back. So this made Nari nervous because she saw everything that was going on. And she just knew something wasn't right. So when the trucks, there were 7 trucks, and they got these women from Korea, but they took them to Japan and Okinawa. It was a long ride. So when the women and children started to get out, they were like stretching and like, okay, this is our new life. But then they looked around and they started getting nervous because the trucks were parked side by side. And then it was 80 to 100 soldiers surrounding the trucks. And they were just quiet. They walked up quiet, just started surrounding the trucks. So all of a sudden, they started barking orders at the women like they were drill sergeants or something. So a couple of women were fighting because they just wanted to escape. But it was this one lady named Bora who started beating up a soldier named Officer Ken. She studied Kungetu, and she was really whipping his behind. So 2 of the soldiers started laughing at him, and they.
What is that? We gotta ask her. What is Kenyetu or Kentetu? Whatever she just said. We gotta find out what that is.
Like got her off of Ken. So, but they were so tickled because she was whooping them. So they didn't really hold her tight enough. Once she got out of their hold, she broke, like, she just went over and started beating Ken up again. She didn't even try to run anywhere else. She just went to go straight after Ken. So this time the soldiers got her off for good and like forcefully pulled her off of Ken. So when Ken got up, he was embarrassed. And he was looking.
Okay, so Ken is a person. Okay, got it. Let's continue.
Around like, I can't believe I just got beat up by this woman. So he shot her up and he shot her in the head. And then the captured women, like, they were just begging for their lives, like, please don't shoot us. Let our children grow. We'll do anything. We don't know what we did to y'all. Like, what's going on? So a few moments later, the men stopped fighting the women. They just got real still. And then the women started looking around like, wait a minute, we were all just fighting. What happened? Like, why did y'all stop? And then
all right, we're gonna stop it right there. Y'all go check that video out on Dante channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's the network, you heard. Shout out Forensic 88. You already know.